Welcome. So glad you could join us today. We're going to tackle something really practical, something we all do, making plans for the weekend. I definitely remember when I was, learning another language, just trying to ask someone to hang out felt, awkward. Like, am I being too pushy? Is this weird? So today we want to give you some really useful tools, kind of a shortcut really to sound natural and confident when you're chatting about your free time in English.
Okay, we're going to look at a simple, everyday chat and pull out the key bits you can use yourself. It's between two friends, Liam and Zoe, and they're just figuring out weekend plans. Super typical situation.
Okay, here are Liam and Zoe.
Hey Zoe, any plans this weekend?
Not yet. I was thinking of checking out that new art exhibit downtown.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things about it. Want to go together?
Sure. Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday works better for me, maybe in the afternoon.
Sounds good. How about we meet at 2:30 near the station?
Perfect. Want to grab coffee afterwards?
Absolutely. There's a cute cafe right across from the museum.
Awesome. I'll text you the details later.
Cool. Looking forward to it.
Pretty smooth, right? Very natural.
So now let's go back through it. We'll point out some really handy phrases you can basically start using straight away.
Right. This is where we dig a little deeper than just the words. We'll look at the why behind the phrases, the sort of strategy involved in sounding natural.
Okay, first up, Liam's opening. Hey, Zoe, any plans this weekend? What's so good about this? Well, it's casual, it's friendly, and it just opens the door, doesn't it? Without being too full on.
Any plans this weekend is like a perfect conversation starter for this. It's not as direct as, are you free? Which can sometimes feel a bit intense. This way, you're inviting them to share rather than just asking for a yes or no. It's polite, it's open-ended. If they're busy, they can easily say something vague. If they're free, it leads right into making a plan. It really answers that question, how do you start this kind of chat without putting someone on the spot? That phrase is a great way.
Totally agree. And then after Zoe mentions the art exhibit, Liam jumps in with, want to go together? I mean, how simple that is. Want to go together. So direct, so clear.
And that simplicity is why it's so useful. It's crystal clear. You can use it for almost anything casual, a movie, a walk, coffee, want to go together. It just gets straight to the point. It feels collaborative, like, hey, let's do this thing as a team. It keeps it light.
Right. They need to figure out the timing. Liam says, Saturday works better for me, maybe in the afternoon. Okay, that phrase, works better for me. That's gold, pure gold. It's how you state your preference without sounding like you're making demands. You can adapt it easily, right? Sunday morning works better for me, or actually, next week works better for me.
Yeah, think of works better for me as like gentle negotiation. You're stating your preference, but the phrasing is soft. It's about what suits you personally rather than saying, we must do it then. It invites the other person to consider it or maybe suggest something else if it doesn't work for them. It keeps things collaborative. It helps you manage your own schedule while still being considerate. It's really useful for finding that time that suits everyone.
Definitely. And the last key phrase here for nailing down the details is Zoe's suggestion. How about we meet at 2:30 near the station? How about we meet at? That's your go-to phrase for suggesting the actual time and place.
Yes. How about we meet at? It's super common because it's a suggestion, not an order.
Okay, so those are some key phrases, but what about the specific words Liam and Zoe used? Let's zoom in on a few vocabulary items that will really help you talk about plans.
Yeah, these words add a bit more detail and just help you sound more natural when you're describing things or making suggestions.
Okay, let's start with exhibit, E-X-H-I-B-I-T. Zoe mentioned the art exhibit downtown. So an exhibit is basically a public display, right? Like art or history stuff, often something special or temporary.
Exactly. It's usually a collection of things put together for people to see. You might talk about a photography exhibit or a science exhibit at a museum.
Got it. Next, downtown. D-O-W-N-T-O-W-N. The exhibit is downtown.
Yeah, this usually means the main central part of a city or town. The busy bit with shops, offices, big theaters. You can use it as a location, like let's go downtown, or to describe the area, like the downtown restaurants. It usually implies a lively central area, often where the main attractions are. It's a super common word.
Okay, then there's that great casual phrase, check out. C-H-E-C-K-O-U-T. Zoe was thinking of checking out the exhibit. This is just a really relaxed way to say you want to go see something or maybe investigate something new and interesting.
Yeah, check out is very friendly and informal. Let's check out that new cafe, or did you check out that band? It sounds much more casual than saying let's examine or investigate. It just means you want to go see what something is like, often out of curiosity.
Love that one. Then we have grab. G-R-A-B. Liam asked, want to grab coffee afterwards? Now, obviously, he doesn't mean physically grab it. In this context, grab means to get something quickly and informally, like grab a bite to eat or grab a coffee.
Exactly. It implies speed and ease. Let's grab lunch. Suggests something quick and casual, not a long, formal meal. Or, I need to grab some milk on the way home. Quick, easy, and informal. Very useful.
And finally, across from. A-C-R-O-S-S-F-R-O-M. Zoe says the cafe is right across from the museum. This tells you the location. It means directly on the opposite side of something, like a street or a park.
Yeah, it's very visual. The bank is across from the post office. You can picture it, right? One thing is on one side, the other is directly opposite. Simple, clear way to give directions or describe where something is located relative to something else.
Okay, so we've looked at the flow, the key phrases, some useful words. What does this all mean for you? Well, you've just got a really solid toolkit for handling these everyday situations, making plans for the weekend in English.
And the best way to make it stick, honestly, it's to try it out. Maybe think of a friend you could practice with, or even just run through a little conversation in your head using these phrases. Hey, any plans? How about we...
That really is the key. Practice builds confidence. Even these simple conversations are huge for activating your English. These tools we've talked about, they let you communicate practically in the real world.
So maybe this raises a question for you. How can you start using this stuff right away? Could you think about your own weekend? Maybe mentally draft a text message or a quick chat using works better for me or check out. Language learning clicks when you actually use the language. So here's a little challenge maybe. Think about your upcoming weekend. What's one plan? Even a small one, you could imagine making using these phrases. Could you use any plans this weekend? Or how about we try using just one new phrase or word today? Even just thinking it through helps build that pathway in your brain. That's how you make progress. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode today. We really enjoyed breaking this down, and we look forward to exploring more English with you next time.
If you'd like the transcript or more info about this episode, please click the link below.
We hope this discussion was helpful for you. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep speaking English.
Thanks for tuning in to MJ English, and all the best with your learning.